Hello, Ryan here with another episode of Try My Darling, and today, as you can see, we are taking a look at Super Castlevania IV for the SNES. So, this game was released in 1991, kind of shortly after the launch of the system in North America, and the version of the game I'm playing right now is on the Wii U Virtual Console. So that's kind of everything, and this game is a sort of remake of the original Castlevania on the SNES, but not exactly. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started here. So, one thing you can kind of notice is that if you hold the whip button, which is Y on the controller, you can kind of move your whip around in a lot of ways. It locks you into place, and you can do all sorts of weird whip stuff. Also, as you can see right there, I jumped onto the stairs and landed on them. You don't actually, like as with the old Castlevania games, when you would get on stairs, you had to go up and down them right at their start and end points. In Castlevania IV, you can actually land right on them, which is pretty awesome. Some pretty cool bridge effects here. And you can kind of already tell the, increased audio quality here, being on the SNES. So this music track here is, I believe it's called The Theme of Simon Belmont, and it's like one of my absolute favorite pieces of Castlevania music. I just love the, how they were finally able to nail like that sort of gothic baroque sound here in the soundtrack with the power of the awesome Super Nintendo sound chip. Thanks, Sony. So as opposed to other Castlevania games where you usually press up in your attack to throw your special weapons, in this in Super Castlevania IV you press the R button. There we got that rope swinging, or I guess whip swinging mechanic. We'll definitely be seeing more of that in the game. Like right here, for example. So I've been playing a lot of Castlevania III lately. I've been doing a replay of that, and it's really hard to overstate or understate. Basically what I'm trying to say is Super Castlevania IV feels so much more fluid in just the way it controls and plays compared to that game, which I love. Like, Castlevania 3 is amazing. But this game just feels so, like, just the way Simon controls, like, it's so much less stiff, and you can, change direction in your jumps, and like some people say, it makes it too easy and whatnot, but I don't know, I feel like the challenge definitely ramps up in this game, especially when you get to the the lettered stages towards the end. So I don't think this game's really short a challenge. I just think it's like more fair and more fun, to be honest. Sorry, Castlevania 3 and Castlevania 1. I love you both, but this game just feels a little better. I just love the versatility of the whip and directional aiming and all of that. And yeah, like, my sort of love for this game isn't even necessarily like nostalgic love, because I didn't actually sit down and play through Super Castlevania IV until like the early 2000s. I did not actually play through it at the time of its release, so this is kind of, and like, I love the game then when I first played it in 2002. I was so impressed by it. I'm not sure why I didn't play through or get Castlevania 4 back in the day when it came out, because I had a Super Nintendo and I love the original trilogy, but weirdly my favorite of the original NES trilogy is actually Castlevania 2, which I know is not a popular opinion, and I remember being kind of bummed when Castlevania 3 came out, because I wanted more of the like open world, like RPG style, action RPG stuff that was in Castlevania 2, and eventually I would get my my wish with Symphony of the Night, and then all the Game Boy and the Igavanias that would come on GBA and DS, but yeah, as far as like pure Castlevania games go, like the just like action platformer style. I think this is like a really, really close second for me with Rondo of Blood. Because yeah, that game is just that's my favorite pure action Castlevania game. It's just a masterpiece. But this one, Super Castlevania IV, is a very, very close second. I love the way this game sounds so much. Yeah, the cross makes bosses sometimes a bit easy at times. But I guess that was just kind of a mini boss because I did not get my health refilled. So. Push back against this current a little bit. Pretty tricky, nothing too crazy. There's my health. Whoa! Oh my god, I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that down there. There's a little spike. Yeah, the one-hit spikes are a heck of a thing in video games. Even if you just touch the side of them. There's the object of my destruction there. Be more careful of those. There's another one there. Yeah, that's interesting. The boss was kind of in the middle of the level, and then there wasn't really a boss at the very end. Little twist, I guess. Yeah, I forgot about the crouching crawl. I think I actually have to use the crouching crawl in this level. I'm not sure if it's here. Yeah, but yeah, there's definitely times I gotta use that to get through some small passageways. A little too close there. Don't think I can actually kill those. It's interesting how much more like subdued the soundtrack is in some places. That doesn't mean it's like less important or less well made than the NES games, but it's like because that's definitely not the case, but like the NES games kind of stuck to like a gothic rock style throughout, and this is a little more chill. It's almost like RPG music or something. Merman. crumbling blocks and eyeballs. Got a little bit of everything here. Sort of like the eyeballs in Zelda 2. Actually, it's starting to run a little low on life. Go, I needed that. I did not need that. Kind of back to where it was. Oh man, I need that knife. That's okay. I have a few lives here. Let's see how far I can get. Oh, that's as far as I can get. Okay. You can kind of angle yourself and give your whips more slack, I guess, when you're swinging, so it creates some interesting looks and physics for sure. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. Brutal. One hit knocks you right into the drink. You gotta come all the way back here. It's not too bad, but oh my goodness. I had the shorter whip there, and I couldn't quite reach it. Be mindful of that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this game... Okay, I mean, I'm making a lot of silly mistakes. I should say it's necessarily too hard, but this is, I guess, kind of where it starts to get tricky. I think tricky is a fine word for it. But it's kind of on me, some of these mistakes I'm making, so I'll own that. I mean, I guess this is on, I'm playing on the Wii U Virtual Console, so I could be using save states, but... I'm not. I'm just making mistakes. Alright, let's see what I can do about these birds. Well, I can get hit by them. That's one thing I can do. I do know at least there's some life up there, so that's good. Actually, I don't have a sub-weapon yet. Hopefully one of those shows up. I don't think I'm going to get one, though. So this is going to be extra hard and fun. What I should have done was when I had that knife, I should have stood on that top right platform there and thrown the knives from there, because then I couldn't get knocked back. This is, knock on wood, going pretty well. Yeah, that worked out. Alright, so I guess we'll get to see one more level. Oh! Alright, let's just continue right there. That was probably a good thing. So now I don't have to worry about lives. this soundtrack definitely gets so weird. I love it. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Gotta jump off those quickly. Can't be wasting time on those green flippy platforms. Which are not one of my favorite things about Castlevania. I believe those showed up in 3 for the first time. And I don't remember. I don't think they were in 1. But definitely not among my favorite Castlevania things. It's always the worst when there's the flippy platforms and Medusa heads. Oof. Oh boy. So, mini boss already? Oh, giant skull. The tongue. I'm not being very strategic here. Just kind of wailing on the dude. There we go. Here's that mode 7. I imagine this would have been pretty cool. Whoops, not getting hit by a Medusa head and dying, but the mode 7 part I bet would have been really cool to experience back in the day. Probably pretty mind-blowing, but I still think it's more of just like a cute effect. It's something I like. Oh, jeez, that was not the way I was supposed to go. I forgot. I think you have to like chill on that platform for a minute. But we get to really watch this, really get to sort of take in the mode 7 here. Yeah, because I think I need to just hang out a little while, and then it's going to maybe start rotating again? What am I supposed to be doing here? Yeah. This is definitely a super interesting mechanic for Castlevania here. And another super cool effect here. Oh boy, oops. Yeah, I don't really understand exactly what is happening here, like in, I guess, in the context of the game. But it certainly makes for an interesting looking stage. Little bits of slowdown. It's really pushing the SNES to its limits here, and then we kind of get back into the more traditional style of gameplay. But that was a nice little nice little 1-2 punch of cool effects, and kind of a little reward for players who had gotten this far. Boss time. Is he a mode 7 boss? I don't know. Yeah, that's some mode 7 right there. A little bit it's almost like Yoshi's Island-esque. I guess there was stuff like that in Mario World where the sprites got all big. Definitely in Turtles in Time when you throw the soldiers at the screen. It's always cool. Man, always getting the knife when I don't want it. That's kind of useless. Again, some pretty cool layering effects there. Some moody little stretch there. And no boss. So like this section here is kind of similar to the like opening section of the original Castlevania, like in the hallway with the zombies and the, I guess they were panthers in the original, but zombie dogs now, I guess. And I am getting totally messed up here. Oh, bummer. Okay, I think I'm actually going to wrap up the video at this point. So I hope you've enjoyed watching why Super Castlevania IV is awesome, which it definitely is. It's a super fun game, super excited that it's coming on the SNES Classic in September. So if you want to check out our blog, our videos, podcasts, everything that we do, just go over to nintendofunclubpodcast.com. As for myself, you can find me on Twitter at Brawn Dwarf. And if you are watching and enjoying these videos, please subscribe on YouTube. And if you are listening to the podcast and enjoying that, please subscribe in iTunes and maybe leave a review. That would be cool too. But thanks as always for sticking with me and tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Goodbye.